Hello and welcome to or back to my channel. Today I will be giving you guys the ultimate summer reading guide. Alright, so first off we're gonna go with Nora Goes Off Script. Now I feel like this is a perfect beginning of summer read or book that gets you into the mood of reading because it is short and easy to read and a fun little story. So I would recommend picking this up. I really liked it, and again I read it really quick. You know, it's fun and short and sweet. I forgot to tell you guys what this book is about. This book is about a screenwriter named Nora. She is divorced, and the male main character of her screenplay actually ends up staying with her at her house. I think this is supposed to be him right there. And you know, obviously they're going to fall in love, and it's just a really cute story retelling. She's a single mother now. Her husband left, and you know, she's just doing it all on her own. So that's what this book is about. It's really cute, fun, sweet. Yeah. Now, you may or may not see this book coming, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Now, you may think, why is this a summer book? I don't know. I honestly really love the book and I will always recommend it when I can. So it's about a girl named Farah. She fends for herself and helps her family in the village, and she's, you know, part of a poor family, so she helps to hunt and gather food for her family. Her sisters just sit there and do nothing, complain, but you know, that's okay, that's okay. And she ends up killing a wolf and ends up being part of the Fae world. They have a human world and a Fae world where they are, and they're separated by a wall ever since a treaty. And now she must go into the Fae world to pay her debt of killing one of the Fae. I have a couple books that are at my house, not in my apartment, so I'm just going to spill them off and I'll put them on the screen. So first, I want to say, Just for the Summer. This was my first ever Abby Jimenez book, and it was great. I give it 5 stars. It was so good. I actually kind of want to reread it because it was that good, and it's summer again, and I think it would be fun to read. So it's about this girl. She's a traveling nurse, and she is a traveling nurse with her friend, and so they each take turns picking where to go to next on their next travel stint for nursing. And you know, she ends up maybe or maybe not liking this guy, and she's like, only for the summer, because she's only staying in this area for that summer. And you know, there's more drama involved in that, but it's really fun and it's really cute, and I would highly recommend that one. Another book that I would highly recommend for the summer is Just Like the Movies. No, Better Than the Movies. I forget who it is by, but I'll put it up here. I read that book. I forget what I gave it, but it's a YA. It's really cute and it's really fun. It's about this girl. She's obsessed with movies and she wants her life to be like a movie. And she's going into her senior year, I believe, and she likes this one guy, but she's like a nemesis with her neighbor. And so she wants to use her neighbor to make her crush jealous to get him to ask her to senior prom. And we can all probably guess where this is going, but yeah, it's really cool because each chapter is like a different movie quote or a movie trope, something like that. I forget for sure, but yeah. All right, and so for the next book, I have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. So these are the two main characters. He is a book editor, she is a book writer. Her sister convinces her to go on a vacation out of the city, and then she keeps running into this grumpy book editor, and well, you guys can guess what's happening. But you know, it's a very fun summer read because it is on the beach about people that love books, and you're here watching this video and you love books. All right, next we have Happy Place by Emily Henry, and I forgot to take the sticker off because I bought this from the library, but this book is fun. It's like a fake dating trope. Well, these two friends, this old couple, Harriet and Wynne, they break up with each other, but they haven't told their friend group yet, so they end up having to fake pretend to still be dating when they go on a vacation with their friend group. So it's really fun, a second chance romance. You have to read and see. All right, next we have a duology. It is the Spanish Love Deception and the American Roommate Experiment. Now, if I remember correctly, this one comes first, and then this one, you don't really have to read it in the order, but like they mention characters from like the other book and the other one, like you don't need to know. Like you don't need to be in the know, but you can also be in the know. Catalina has to get someone to be her date at her sister's wedding, and so she has to find someone to pretend that she's dating with, and she ends up getting this one guy, Aaron Blackford, who's our colleague at work, and he ends up being like, you know, I'll step in. So they have to pretend to date at this wedding. So this book, the guy's covered up, but the guy and girl, they end up sharing an apartment together. Rosie quits her job to follow her dream job to become a writer, and then this guy named Lucas has to move into her apartment, and then he figures out she's in between places, so he lets her stay while she finds a new place to live. Okay, and as you guys could probably have already guessed, we have another Emily Henry book coming in hot. For here we have Beach Read by Emily Henry. I am sure that all of you guys have heard of this one. If you haven't, well, you have now, and it is indeed a must read. Hello, hi, I just realized what a terrible job I did at explaining that book. So the female main character's father passes away, so she gets her father's lake house after he dies, and so she goes there to clean through it and sell it, you know. And her neighbor's like annoying and she really doesn't like him, but turns out they are both writers and they are former rivals from college, and they both make a bet with each other to write a book that's in each other's different genres that they usually write in, and they both take turns like helping each other writing the book as they go through it, and maybe or maybe not they fall in love. You'll have to see if you read it. All right, next is the book that I also do not have with me, but I again rated this one 5 stars, so you guys should definitely check it out. It is Daisy Jones and the Six. Like when I watched the show and read the book, it was very summary, and the book is really easy to read. It's in like a script interview form, and it's really neat, especially when you go over to the show and how it's like kind of completely different in a way, but also, you know, similar. I don't know, it's really good. It's about this girl named Daisy Jones, and she wants to become a musical artist and will do whatever she needs to do to get in this place. She used to be a groupie following on these bands when she was a teenager. You know, Daisy Jones is not her real name, that's her stage name, her name that she started going by. And there's this band called The Six, and this company put Daisy Jones inside the band The Six. And there's lots of conflict and lots of regular superstar, rock star, drugs that people may get into, or bad mental health, you know, so it explores those things. So watch out for that if that's something you guys will not be able to read or anything. So we'll look out for those trigger warnings. But yeah, it's really good, and again, I give it 5 stars. I really want to reread it soon because it was so good. I don't know, there's just something about it that felt very summery to me. All right, and the queen of this video, we have another Emily Henry book. Funny story. This girl named Daphne, her fiance leaves her for his childhood crush. So you know, she was newfound on her own. Her fiance just left her for his childhood crush. So you know she's going through a lot right now. You know, so she ends up getting with Petra's ex. So we have they break up, and the 2 exes get together to make their former partners jealous, and maybe or maybe not, there may be some romance between the new couple. So it's about them like navigating through the betrayal of their past significant others and going through the trauma and the sadness of the surprising breakup. And, you know, they end up living in the same apartment together, and so it's just them going through the motions and figuring things out. Now, I do not want to do my girl Abby Jimenez any wrong, so I'm going to throw in I'm going to throw in another one of her books, and then for the last book of this video, we will have The Friend Zone. So this book is about this girl named Kristen who owns her own online boutique, and she's selling stuff for her friend's wedding, and then she ends up crashing and running into the best man at the wedding. You know, and they both have their love through dogs because her business has to do with dogs. Her boutique business is for about like dog accessories and stuff like that. I forgot to mention that. And so the best man and the friend who owns the business end up liking each other, and they both love dogs. They take their dogs together on walks. But the female main character, she has a hysterectomy plan because she has infertility and something else wrong with her. So again, if that would be a trigger warning for you, please do not read it. If there's anything wrong with infertility or things like that you can't read, go ahead and skip this book. But the male main character, Josh, he has a dream of having a family, so they navigate that part and them falling in love with each other. Okay, and now I believe those were all of the books that I wanted to show you guys for my ultimate summer reading guide video. And I hope you guys have liked this video. Comment which one of the books that you think you read, or if there are any that you have already read, or even comment your current favorite summer read. My favorite summer read so far will probably be Just for the Summer. I ate that book up, no crumbs, gone, out of this world. I love the book so much. That's actually a vlog on this channel if you want to go ahead and watch that. And I'll have some summer reading vlogs and things coming up for you guys. And if you liked the video, please like and please subscribe if you would like. That would be really nice, but I'm not your mom. I don't tell you guys what to do. Do what you want to do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.